Greetings, people of YouTube. This is MKN Forever, Tony once again. And I just figured I'd do this little quick little statement here. This is a new thing I'm trying out that's called movie ideas. And basically what I'm going to do here is pretty much give you some movie ideas. My movie ideas that I have for like certain franchises, or movie ideas that I just have, so the way I see it's going to be movie ideas, then the subject it has to do, like for example, this one you probably saw the title up there. It says movie ideas Predator edition. So this is, I guess, the first episode, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit because I just wanted to do something, because there's no internet in my house right now, so I just figured I'd talk to you guys a little bit here. Hopefully, I don't know when this will be uploaded. It's probably gonna be sometime this week, hopefully. But anyway, I'll get started. So the subject today we're gonna be talking about is a subject that has been on my mind for quite some time, and it's the franchise that lately it's been has been treated like crap by Fox. Okay, so we have Fox to thank you for that screw up on their part. Anyway, the franchise I'm gonna be talking about is Predator. Now, the Predator, I'm going to talk about a little bit about the first two movies. Okay, now, the first two movies, Predator 1, with Arnold Schwarzenegger, you get solid cast, and, the first Predator, I really like. I grew up with it, and, it's just a all-around really good movie. It's, directed by, it was the same guy who directed, Die Hard, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it was the same director. But very good director. He's got some more credits, and he knows what's cool. But anyway, so the first movie I loved to death, and the special effects of the Predator in the first movie are just beautiful. Special thank you to Stan Winston, to the late Stan Winston. May he rest in peace. The man was a genius. He was a brilliant man, and just look at the effects he did for Terminator and Predator, and the man knows his effects, and it's really sad to see him die, it's a nice homage to know that it's a good feeling to know that he left some legacy here, But so the first Predator movie, epic, beautiful, just perfect. Now Predator 2, the second movie, well, we have Danny Glover this time around instead of Arnold Schwarzenegger coming back. So in this time we have Danny Glover, which Danny Glover, he's been in of course he's been most people know him from Lethal Weapon, the Lethal Weapon franchise. And lately I think he's been in Tyler Perry movies, lately, but the man can act. He's a good actor, And Predator 2 is to put Danny Glover in the Predator movie. That's just pretty cool. Predator 2, because the movie's badass. The second movie, Predator 2, and I really enjoy Predator 2. Some people duck that movie because I don't know. I guess they think it's too different from Predator 1. But I'd rather it be different and be its own thing than be a crappy remake of the first movie. And you'll see what I mean by that when I keep talking about the movies. So those are the first two movies. Now, from here what we got are now Predator, not just Predator movies. They're AVP films, aka Alien vs Predator. Now, the first movie, Alien vs. Predator, when it first came out, I was very excited because, alright, we're gonna see some badass fights between the Predators and the aliens, and You know, just a badass movie. I just figured that's what it was gonna be. But it was around this same time when when the people at Fox started to become real assholes. I mean, genuine assholes. The assholes we all know today. You know, and this is right around it. I would put this in the group of movies that Fox has screwed up genuinely. Okay, and oh my god, AVP. What can I say? AVP. When I saw it, I was very disappointed because of the PG-13 rating. You know, I'm like, oh god, I'm PG-13. They're gonna try to focus on the story and not get good action. But anyway, I decided to give the movie a shot. And despite some good fight scenes here and there, you know, between the alien and the predator, that's not enough to save the movie. I'm sorry. Okay, Fox. It's not enough. Okay. And the PG-13 rating didn't help it. Okay, so the first AVP film, you know, I mean, I could take it, I could leave it, you know. Now the third movie, no, excuse me, the second AVP film, AVP Requiem, or whatever the hell it is. I saw this movie on a recommendation from a friend of mine that I know in my neighborhood, and I think I can pretty much sum it up in a couple of words. Better, but still not where it should be. Okay? Because, I mean, okay, granted, I enjoy the Predator Alien, I think it's called, the Predator Alien effects, the creature that's kind of like a hybrid between an alien and a predator. I enjoy the effects they use for that. I mean, it does look badass. But I prefer the one from the video game, you know, for the ones from the video games. Oh, another thing, the video games are badass. The AVP video games are always badass. That's what I love about them. I mean, the video games are always better. And but what can I say about Alien vs. Predator Requiem? It's a little better, but still it's too freaking dark. I mean, you can't see a damn thing in the movie. I mean, there are probably some good choreographed fight scenes in the movie, but what's the point if you can't even see them? It was too dark to see anything. And now recently, here's, in my opinion, the biggest disappointment of a Predator movie yet. Okay, and that movie is Predators. Now, the movie was produced by, I can't believe I'm saying these words, Robert Rodriguez, and oh my god, what can I say about this movie? Okay, well, you all know the plot, right? It's a bunch of people. They're taken to the Predator's home planet, and they're pretty much hunted down. You know, kind of like they're pretty much just taken there. You know, and that's what predators do. They hunt for sport. You know, and since I guess these guys are predators in their own planet, I guess they figured, oh, okay, so let's bring these humans here and hunt them here, you know, for sport. Which sounds like a badass idea, but the movie, it was just executed very poorly. I'm sorry, I can't believe I'm saying the words. And the reason it's sad because it was produced by Robert Rodriguez. Okay, and it's just sad. I mean, the man was a really cool director, but from here he went from a really badass, cool director to a guy who just, I guess, it just looked like he was doing it for the money, you know. And some people are gonna say, oh, but aren't you a big fan of Robert Rodriguez and et cetera, et cetera? I am, but his earlier movies, you know, I mean, it's sad that Grindhouse was his last good movie so far. Anyway, it's 2 strikes and he's out. The second start was Machete, and you guys know how I feel about that movie. But anyway, getting back to Predators, what can I say? the Predators and the movie Predators, it just didn't look right. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they look terrible in the first AVP film. They look terrible. Okay, I'm gonna grant it. Okay, the fight scenes were good, but the Predator and alien effects were, you know, like they didn't pay much attention to them. Now, AVP 2, well, a little better, but still not there. Now the Predator movies, the Predators, it's still, again, they're not doing it right. They're still not getting it right. And what can I say? It's just disappointment. Adrian Brody, some people say, oh yeah, he's a great actor. He's a great actor when he's doing something that's not related to, you know, action or sci-fi. You know, stick to your Oscar-winning stuff, okay? Like The Pianist. I enjoyed The Pianist. That was okay. Splice, I still haven't seen yet, but I've heard terrible things about it. But The Pianist I enjoyed. You know, granted, I enjoyed. And, you know, I mean, but in Predators, here's the thing. He doesn't belong in this thing. You know, the way I see it, why didn't he just get Michael Biehn as freaking Royce? You know, I mean, he went up against the Terminator. Effrey said this the best. He went up against the Terminator, Alien, and now he's facing a Predator. You know, that'd be badass, you know. But that would have been badass, but no, they had to go and screw it up. And Danny Trejo's in there, but he's not enough to save the movie. He gets killed off camera. So I mean, anyway, so now that I give my feelings about the road so far of Predator, I can pretty much say that Fox has screwed this franchise hard in the butt. Okay, it has screwed it hard up. It screwed it up terribly. And what I'm going to talk about now is some ideas that I have that if Fox is interested or something, which is bullcrap, which they will probably never do in a million never do in a million years. I'm just gonna mention some ideas for us fans. You know, what we want to see. Okay, I mean, Fox, I don't give a rat's ass about the fans. Okay, examples: Max Payne, Predator, Alien. So many freaking movies that they just don't give a rat's ass about them, about the fans or fan base. Now, I'm gonna mention some ideas, but oh yeah, right before I start, special shout out to Effrey, you know, because the other day, right before the internet went out, he told me some ideas. You know, well, we messaged each other back and forth. He pretty much gave me some really good ideas. You know, I have an idea of my own, but he has some really good ideas. Now, I'm not gonna mention them because I don't want to spoil the movie ideas, because I mean, it's a really badass idea, Effrey. You know, it's you know what's cool, you know. But anyway, here's my ideas. Okay, I'm gonna talk about my ideas here. I believe I mentioned this to Effrey, but I don't know if he still remembers them because it was, I think, a while back. But anyway, I'm gonna mention them. And my movie, what I would like to see in a Predator movie is something. Well, at this point, I really couldn't see the Predator as a villain. I really couldn't see the Predator as a villain because you kind of feel sorry for the Predator. You know, for they've been treating him. You just don't want to see him as a villain. You know, you just can't want to root for the Predator. You know, but if you absolutely have to have him as a villain, here's my idea. Okay, my idea would consider in the future. It takes place in the future, of course, and pretty much the planet, the Earth, has been taken over by predators, right? And that's my idea. Earth has been taken over by predators, and humans have been reduced to mere cattle. Okay, that's all they are. I mean, predators hunt us for sports, but they do it differently. You know, they treat us like we're pretty much just cattle. Pretty much, like like hunting deer, or kind of like that. That's the idea of my movie. That's the whole premise of my idea. And what the predators are doing, or they're taking humans from, okay, I'm borrowing this from the movie Predators. They're taking humans, but pretty much just random humans, not just like not just random humans. They're like special kind of humans, okay? But they're taking them to their planet, and they're doing stuff to them there. You know, they're hunting them. But well, my idea goes like this. It centers around this father and his daughter, right? And there are two. You know who I would like to see in that role? I would like to see Kurt Russell as the father, and Summer Glau as the daughter. Why not? I mean, that's my idea. I mean, it's my idea. I can say whatever the hell I want. You know, so I mean, so we have Kurt Russell, and we have his daughter, Summer Glau, and they're pretty much just excuse me. And they're pretty much just running and staying away from predators as well as they can. You know, that's what they're doing. And but eventually they get caught by predators, you know, and they're taken to their home planet. But when they get to their home planet, they realize what's going on really, because they thought they were just gonna get hunted, right? But okay, since Kurt has his the father has a military background, you know, and the predators know that he was some kind of a soldier, so they decide to hunt him, to put him in the group of people that they want to hunt. But it's like a bunch of people, you know, a bunch of people just taking, you know, aside. But they don't hold the daughter. The daughter, since, I mean, she's pretty much just an average girl, a virgin, but which is not surprising in my idea. She's a virgin, but since she's a girl, a virgin woman, the predators decide to sacrifice her to their gods. Okay, so like there's this like group of people who are for hunting purposes only, right? So, and there's this other group of people that they have to sacrifice to their gods, which are just human sacrifices to their gods. You know, and I got this idea from this ancient what can I say? This ancient city that I've been learning about a lot, which is Assyria. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. It's spelled A-S-Y-R-I-A. That's how it's spelled. Assyria with a Y. And and that's what they used to do. And back in the day, and when this city was there, they used to capture animals and then release them and then hunt them down. That's what they used to do. I mean, they were famous for their hunting, you know. And that reminded me a little bit like Predators. And since they had like this legion of gods, this entire group of gods that they had, I figured, why can't the Predators have gods? You know? I mean, why not? I mean, that'd be cool. You know, I mean, that would make them sadistic and evil, you know? And anyway, getting back to my idea. Since so the daughter and her father are separated, right? And the father is taken to the group that's to be hunted, and the daughter is taken to the place where they keep the people who are for human sacrifices, right? And when they release the people that are supposed to be hunted, they release them. A good number of them die, but Kurt Russell somehow manages to survive the whole thing, and pretty much just he finds this group of people who has managed to stay hidden from the predators. And this group of people is kind of a funny group in my opinion, because I want it to be like a real homage to the fans. So I decided to make this group of people consists of these people: Michael Biehn, Sigourney Weaver, and Danny Glover. And hell, get Bill Paxton in there. Yeah, why not? And Ving Rhames. You know, I would like to see Ving Rhames in a Predator movie. And yeah, Michael Ironside too. You know, I mean, Michael Ironside, he's a good actor. He's not doing much these days. You know, I would like to see him in a Predator movie. But I know that 20th Century Fox are never gonna do that ever. You know, but you know, this is my video, and I can do whatever I want. So, so anyway, Kurt Russell, or the father in my story, he decides to he meets this group of people, and this group of people then helps him get his daughter back. And in the way, since there's a bunch of these people, like an army pretty much of people, these people are gonna take down the Predators. You know, so it's like a really gory fight at the end. You know, it's Predators versus humans, and Predators getting slaughtered, and heads rolling, and people getting skinned, and you know, just stuff. You know, that kind of stuff. You know, and that's what I would like to see in a movie. You know, like and hell, you know what? Why don't I have a Predator help them? You know, let's say that they capture a Predator, and they force him to help them. But anyway, that's my movie idea. That's one idea. Now my second idea is kind of out there, but you know, it's my video. What the hell? And my second idea is pretty much tell the story from the Predator's point of view. Why not? I mean, in fact, given the right resources, somebody can make that easily into a short film. You know, CGI animation, why not? But I mean, it could be live action. Why not? But I mean, Fox, I mean, they're not gonna do crap, okay? They're not gonna do that. But I mean, tell a story from the Predator for the Predator's point of view. Okay? Let's say like he's hunting down this thing, and he's hunting down this what do we call it? A human? Why not? Or hell, another alien from another planet, an alien that we've never seen before. How about that? Here's a chance to be creative, you know? And let's say he's hunting down an alien, for example, and since he's following this alien, right? And this alien, in his world, he's a murderer. Let's just say, okay, it's an idea, and or hell, if it's a human, let's just make him a murderer, okay? It just make him a murderer, and the Predator is following this guy. And coincidentally, he actually becomes helps the human beings, because I mean, this guy was bad news. You know, like a righteous predator, self-righteous predator. You know, a predator that knows to distinguish the good from the bad. So, and he goes after the bad ones, like a vigilante predator. That's what I like to see. I know that idea's out there, but you know, I mean, I would like to see that. You know, I mean, these are ideas that I have, and so you know, those are just ideas. I mean, if you guys have some ideas and you would like to share them, I mean, please feel free to leave a comment or something. You know, and well, pretty much I'm just gonna wrap this video up because let's see, I've gone on for 24 minutes. You know, hopefully I'll be able to upload this into one video. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to upload this in one video when I get a chance, when the internet comes back on. But you know, I mean, these are my ideas for Predator movies. And again, if you have some ideas and you want to share them, feel free, you know, to leave a comment right below. You know. So, you know, I'm just gonna wrap up this video up right now. And tell me, and if you like my ideas, you know, feel free to say so. But if you don't, you can say so, but just don't be a freaking idiot about it. Don't be a jerk about it, you know. So, I mean, if you like my ideas, thank you, okay? If you don't, well, I can't force you to like my ideas now, can I? But I can ask you not to be a jerk about it, okay? So, Anyway, I'm just gonna wrap this video up. And so, Predators, these are my ideas. And Effrey, by the way, excellent idea you have. You know, Predator, you know, the Predator idea you have, it's a very good idea. And I'm afraid to give away the title, but I mean, it's just a badass title. And oh, by the way, this is kind of like a little side note right before I finish this video. But there's a song by Disturbed. I don't know if you guys have heard it. It's by the band Disturbed, and I think it's co-performed by Korn. It's kind of like Korn and Disturbed working together on the song, and it was in the Queen of the Damned soundtrack. But the song reminds me a lot of Predators. You know, kind of like the Predators, a Predator song. You know, from the Predator's point of view. You know, that if you guys haven't heard it, I'm gonna try to put a little to leave you guys with this to let you know how, because this song is really cool. You know what I mean? And check it out, you know, on your, if you can. Probably gonna put this at the end of the video, you know. Anyway, so like I said, now I'm done. I'm gonna wrap this video up, and this is MKN Forever, Tony, sign off. And what the hell, I'll leave you with the song, you know, Disturbed, I mean, Forsaken, Predator. But it's a really badass song. It reminds me a little bit of Predators. I hope you guys enjoy it. Later.